All right, do we have a big news story, Crendor?
We have an amazing big news story.
I can't wait to hear it.
Michigan woman gets vulgar note on Domino's pizza receipt. Twice!
Twice is what sells it. All right, I'll bite.
Kenyatta Robinson refuses to give her dough to Domino's Pizza after discovering a vulgar note on 2 receipts. Robinson's daughter recently ordered a pizza from a Domino's in West Bloomfield, Michigan. When she saw the receipt, something bothered her, and it wasn't the price of the pie. On the receipt were 3 words, 2 of them offensive. F this C. I can...
Okay, I understand.
Yes.
So why were they there, though?
Well, she said, I don't understand why they would treat me this way, Robinson told them. Robinson decided to see if it was an accident, so she placed another order. When I came to pick it up, that receipt had the same vulgar language. Robinson believes the receipts are in retaliation for the time in 2014 when she complained about not getting the sausage pizza she ordered. The manager told her she would no longer be served, and she complained to his superiors.
Ah, so the manager knows who she is.
Yes.
Gotcha. All right.
Ronnie Asmar, director of operations at Domino's, said the manager was later terminated, in part for being rude. His parting gift to us was putting that vulgar comment in her phone number's notes.
Oh, so that's amazing. So the manager is gone.
Yeah.
This is like some after the fact, like apocalyptic crazy shit. Like the guy isn't even there. Mm-hmm. This is Ghost in the Machine. The guy isn't even there. But every time it prints out a receipt, it puts next to her name.
Yeah.
F this C. That's amazing.
So he is just like, you know what? If I'm going out, this is how I'm going out.
Please tell me they don't know how to remove that. They couldn't figure it out.
I know Asmar tried to apologize to her and offered a gift certificate to make it up to her, but Robinson refuses to accept it. I will never eat here again, she told the station, ever in my lifetime. Vulgar receipts aren't as common at pizzerias as mozzarella cheese or pepperoni, but they do show up. In July, Loretta Smith Lane ordered chicken wings from a New Jersey pizzeria and asked that they be fried hard. Fried hard? When she got the order from Danny's Pizza Pizzazz, the note on the receipt underneath the special instructions was the vulgar phrase, fried hard like a black dick. January.
Yes! That is amazing.
The employee who typed that phrase in the system was later terminated.
Of course. He was later promoted to manager, regional manager.
Someone said, I'm sure the lady was polite and understanding while interacting with the employees prior to this event.
Yes, of course. She sounds like it.
Yeah.
Anyone who would call the news, I imagine, it was super polite and did not overreact.
Yeah, of course. Like if someone, like if they delivered the wrong pizza, I'd be like, oh, well, I'm just not going to order from there again.
Yeah,
like,
I wouldn't like freak out and be like, listen to me!
Yeah, this is an outrage.
I'm outraged. I'd just be like, all right, well, guess who's never getting my business again?
Yep. Especially Domino's of all places.
There's your first mistake.
Can you believe Domino's got my order wrong? Yeah.
Can you believe Domino's wrote F this C? Oh, yeah, I actually can.
It's like they make minimum wage and hate dealing with people. And I can understand why.
I mean, I can almost understand, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Crendor, what is our big news story of the day?
That's a great question. Let's see.
Have you not looked this information up?
I have not.
Wow.
But
wow.
We are at the main source right now. Let's see. What do we got here? Comedian with hidden camera gets a gun without ID in under 5 minutes. That's not funny. Let's see. Woman asks Italian fire crew to cut her free from chastity belt after losing key. Interesting.
That's actually pretty great. What about this story? Florida man who wanted to time travel crashes car through strip mall. A Florida man who said he wanted to time travel drove his car through a Pensacola strip mall Sunday morning, police said. The as-yet unidentified man rammed his Dodge Challenger into Advanced Tax Services on North Davis Highway at 10:50 a.m., according to the Pensacola Police Department. A photo from the scene, published on Where TV, shows the white sedan covered with debris in the back of the building. Driver wasn't injured, and the property was fortunately empty at the time. The apparent effort was to copy Marty McFly from Back to the Future, and it didn't work. Cops said the driver was taken to a nearby facility for evaluation. No charges were filed?
What?
If this had happened on a weekday and someone had actually been in one of these cubicles, it would have been very tragic. That's it? That's the article?
What?
Wait, no charges were filed?
There's got to be more to this story.
Wait. Yeah, there has to be.
Why wouldn't there be charges?
Yeah, we need all right, I'm going to look for the most updated version of this story.
Find the update. There's got to be something involved.
Maxim Magazine has the information we need, I think.
Excellent.
A lot of half-naked women on this page, but I feel like there's a story in here somewhere.
There's a story right there.
Nope, there's no story, just half-naked women. Maxim?
What? I expected more from Maxim.
I like the Huffington Post version of this story, because instead of just saying time travel, it says, Pensacola man trying to create time portal. 3 businesses are moving to new offices after a car attempting to time travel drove through 2 of them, police said. A Dodge Challenger, okay, we know that stuff. It looked like a bomb went off, said General Manuel? Said General Manager Emmanuel Moore.
General Manuel reporting for duty, sir.
I was mad, then eventually I was happy no one was hurt. You know, that was my biggest concern, because, you know, if anyone was hurt, anybody could have died or whatever, Moore said.
Or whatever.
Someone could have died or whatever. I'm trying to find the most all right, I'm going to go.
Is that all they had too?
Yeah, no one has. I feel like no one's giving this story the real in-depth coverage it deserves.
Yeah. There's got to be some more to the, maybe he was just arrested just because?
Well, I'm looking in the past week if there's any more information. Well, there's Florida man gets DUI after nodding off and talking about drive-through.
I mean,
Florida man sets his own car on fire because he didn't like it. Oh my God. I don't know how to even. Florida man uses wife as mop.
What? All right. Okay. All right.
What? I can't even.
We need the beat.
I can't even get to the first sentence. Okay. Here's the article.
All right.
Man used wife's head as a mop. Right. When we came across the story, we first thought, oh dear God, he cut off her head and put it on a stick and used it as a mop. Thankfully, that wasn't the case. This is still a pretty terrible story, but it could have been much worse. Fruitland resident Keith Davidson, 46, woke up last Sunday sometime afternoon and wanted to make himself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but soon discovered he was out of jelly. He then decided to lash out at his wife. During the argument, the wife went to get the peanut butter, but accidentally knocked over a glass of milk. Davison pushed her on the floor and mopped it up with her hair. That's when she called police.
All right.
The victim, whose name hasn't been released, told the news organization that this isn't the first time her husband has used her hair as a dish rag.
What?
You can love someone with all your heart, but if they're not going to be good for you in your life, it's time to just say goodbye. That's what the victim. That's the last thing the victim said. Look, there's a good moral there. She's absolutely right.
The first time they used the mop as a head.
Use her head as a mop. Yes. Use her mop as a head. This is my real wife now. He starts kissing the mop.
Head.
I love you, mop head.
I love you, mop head. that's forgivable. Second time, that's a warning. Third time, this 3 strikes, you're out at that point.
Oh my goodness.
And how does that happen? What was the other thing she spilled that he
That's
hinted?
it? Oh, it doesn't say.
Was it more? Does he love peanut butter and jelly that much?
Maybe?
I mean, he's very mad about peanut butter and jelly. I don't think
He's
I've ever
very
gotten that
mad.
emotional over a peanut butter and jelly.
I'm just no. I've never cared that much about peanut butter and jelly in my life. I'm sitting here trying to find more ridiculous articles.
I found one.
Uh-huh.
Lotto's loser Powerball reimbursement fund raises $800 on GoFundMe. The unlucky woman said she spent a fortune on tickets while expecting to win the money. A GoFundMe account set up for a woman who claimed to have blown her entire savings on Powerball tickets has been shut down, despite raising $800 in 7 hours. A person by the name of Cinnamon Nicole set up a campaign page saying she expected to win the $1.5 billion. When she and her family spent a fortune on lottery tickets last week, despite there being a 1 in 292 million chance of actually winning. Please help me and my family as we have exhausted all of our funds. We spent all of our money on lottery tickets, and we are now in dire need of cash. I'm certain we'll be able to pick ourselves up from the trenches of this lost sick and spend another fortune trying to hit it big again.
I like how the lesson she learned was, look, we can come back from this and then spend even more money on this exact same stupid thing.
Instead of just, saving it.
I actually read an article the day of the $1 billion lottery.
Yeah.
That was, what if you bought every single combination of ticket?
Yeah.
And so it was this huge in-depth article. So if you bought all 292 million or whatever the crazy number was, combinations of this ticket, one would clearly win, right?
Yeah.
Like the odds would be one would win.
Mm-hmm.
So then that money times 2. So you're already spending roughly a little under 6 million.
Yeah.
Or 600 million. So you already spent. So if you're a billionaire, you've already spent $600 million to win another billion, right?
Yeah.
Then the assumption is you're the only winner. Then the assumption is you are depends on what taxes there are and what state you're in, and if you hit because some states don't have the double bonus. There's all sorts of different things.
Yeah.
And so there's this ridiculous thing. Basically, you'd make a profit, but it would be maybe $100 million. And then they're factor in the time and energy to create all of those numbers to ensure that you haven't put anything in twice, that you're not missing a combo. You'd have to have people working every day, 24 hours a day for a whole staff doing this.
Yeah.
And then run up to the lottery in the time between the last lotto drawing and the next lotto drawing. So it's insane. It's all luck and it's all just crazy randomness. So there's no one, you can't beat the system. It's impossible.
It's literally not worth playing at all.
Yeah. You could take that money and do a million things better with it.
Well, here's someone that did something better with his money. Business genius gets town buzzing by selling sex toys at food cart. Sex sells. We all love it. We love it more than we actually show it, he says.
Yep.
A food cart in Evansville, Indiana, is causing a buzz because it sells sex toys along with chips, sodas, and hot dogs. Quan Dixon, who owns and operates...
The man knows the community.
He owns and operates Pop's Popcorn and Cougar Daddy's Food Cart. Said the sex toys he peddles along with the snack foods are keeping business humming along. Sex sells. We all love it. We love it more than we show it, he told the television station. Is sex selling in Evansville? Yeah. More peace. More kids. More peace. It'll settle everybody down.
Get them all sexed up. It'll be great.
Dixon told the station that sex toys sales help boost food sales. You gotta have something afterwards, he says.
I agree.
Business was pumping at the sex toy food truck until the TV station came out with its report. But Dixon's business model may have rubbed some Evansville officials the wrong way. The story apparently aroused the interest of detectives who shut down the sex toy food truck because of out-of-date city permits. It seems that Dixon's permits didn't mention he was selling sex toys. Things were back on track by Friday morning. Dixon posted this on his Facebook. I'm legal. Here's proof. Sorry for the toys, but don't bash me for that. We have liquor stores still around schools. Where's the news on that? We have crack pipes next to fried chicken at gas stores. Where's the news on that? We still have ice on the ground, and I have been paying taxes for 28 years. Where is the news on the city cleaning the streets? I'm trying to put a little buzz in your life, and you go crazy.
I get this guy. I get this guy so much.
You gotta. And Dixon also took advantage of his newfound infamy to do some more marketing with a Facebook video advertising his wares.
Do we have that video?
We have that video.
Oh my God. Crendor, can we watch that video?
We can watch that video right
Link me
now.
that video so quickly, please.
Here is the video.
Oh my God. He's selling things to yeah, no, this is amazing.
He knows what he's doing.
Here's the problem though. He made a video where he's selling sex toys, but it's for the same sex toy, just different colors.
Yeah, it's literally the same one with different colors.
He's horrible at marketing. Sir, you had us. You had us, and you're horrible at it.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. He literally was like, look at this one. And look at this one. It's the same one. But look at this one. It's the same one again. This chrome one's for the crazies.
Speaking of sex toys, though, here's another headline.
Mm-hmm.
Butt plug bandit says he was too embarrassed to buy one. Christopher Masters was a bit too embarrassed to bring his purchases to the cashier at the Spencer's gift shop in Vero Beach, Florida. So instead, he shoved the screw butt plug and stroker can down his khaki shorts and tried to steal them back on December 10th. Bad idea. Masters was caught by employees and arrested. He acknowledges that he had the money to buy the two items, but simply was too embarrassed to pay in person.
Of course.
Masters was charged with a single count of shoplifting and was released after posting $500 bail. Hopefully he's learned the lesson timid folks everywhere already know. Buy your sex toys online.
It's true. Or from
and then immediately under that, woman arrested for beating husband over his farts.
What? We've been missing out on all the news.
Doc Mickles' husband was farting in bed, so who could blame her for trying to get him to stop? She began elbowing him, but her husband kept mining for gas. So Michael, 55, kept punching and kicking. The skirmish turned into a full-fledged fight after Mickles' husband attempted to restrain her. The man eventually received about 7 to 8 scratches on his chest and had his shirt torn in 3 different places. Mickle was charged with domestic battery. Don't fart on your lady, guys.
Don't fart.
Just don't fart on your lady.
Yeah. You know, otherwise you may end up in the hospital.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go from here.
All right, well, that's it then.
It's just a string of news stories like a combo breaker. Just knocked me out.
Yeah, Crendor's done. I mean, we could do police taser woman who was just trying to sleep pantsless in a grease dumpster.
All right, we got to do that one. That's all I was trying to do.
The article starts, in case you're wondering, yes, a grease dumpster is exactly what it sounds like. It's a dumpster where a restaurant disposes of used grease and cooking oil. The incident happened on Fort Myers Beach at Lani Kai, an infamous Polynesian-themed resort and nightlife hotspot. Lee County Sheriff deputies came across Anna Marcia Schinkel at 2 a.m. She was sound asleep, curled up inside the Lani Kai's grease dumpster. Her shirt was on, but her pants were around her ankles. Naturally, she was also covered in grease. A deputy tried to wake her, but Schinkel was apparently having the sleep of her life inside that dumpster. She told deputies, "Go fuck yourself," and threatened to cut them the fuck up. The fire department showed up and tried to remove Schinkel from the dumpster, but the rescuers soon learned it's difficult to get a hold of a woman covered in grease. She held onto the dumpster and wouldn't budge. Deputies warned Schinkel she'd be tasered if she didn't calm down, but she remained aggressive and received a shock.
Now, this sounds like a woman that used drugs.
Possibly.
I'm gonna have to go out on a limb.
I'm gonna say yes.
Oh my god, I found another one. All right. Woman allegedly.
Of course.
stripped naked, punched customer at Waffle House. 2 eggs, hash browns, toast, and 1 very naked customer. A Georgia woman is accused of ditching her clothes and unleashing a rampage at a Waffle House. The accused stripped of all her clothes in front of Waffle House staff patrons during a suspected excited delirium state. An arrest warrant obtained by the newspaper states Jennifer Mary Nicholson allegedly punched another customer in the nose and heaved several platters at people in the restaurant around 10:30 p.m. She is also accused of throwing a plate at a window. Nicholson is charged with aggravated battery and criminal damage to property, simple assault, obstruction, simple battery, and public indecency. In other news, Waffle House, 2 employees at an Arkansas location were recently fired after they were caught on camera using kitchen equipment to style their hair.
Yep, that sounds about right. It is Waffle House. Here's my problem with all this.
Mm-hmm.
The news doesn't get to the bottom of the story anymore. I want to know why she was getting naked.
Yeah, like, what happened she doing this?
Why did they interview this woman? What happened in her life that made her go, like, you know what? I'm done with clothes.
These are the hard-hitting questions.
And I'm going to start throwing shit. What happened in her life?
Yeah, the news media has fallen apart. The internet's made them lazy.
Yeah, it's all about the headlines. It's not about the article anymore. No one digs in for the real stories. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for.
That's what we're here for. We're the investigators.
Yeah, I just found a new thing that I'm going to investigate when we end here. It says here, University of Miami sorority recruitment video is the most insane thing we've ever seen, and it's just a bunch of half-naked chicks. So I'm going to look into that, guys.
All right.
And I'll get back to you next time.
I'll report on whether or not you have gotten that information.
I will let everyone know. All right, Crendor, what is our big news story of the day?
All right. So we got quite a few. I know everybody kept tweeting us about Florida Man, but I never looked into that.
A lot of Florida. Basically, a guy drove up into a drive-thru and threw an alligator into the drive-thru window.
Oh, it's just Florida.
Yeah. There's plenty of Florida stuff like man says Jesus told him to strip naked, walk down the street.
How do you know he didn't?
Yeah, how do you know he didn't? People are like, that's hilarious. That's funny. Maybe Jesus did tell him to do that.
You don't know.
You don't even know.
Yeah. So I've got 3 stories here. I'm going to start with this one.
All right.
We'll finish with the grand finale. We'll start with this one. TXST student dumps Chick-fil-A and ketchup on herself, encourages students to eat.
What?
So
what's TXST?
Texas State.
Of course.
Texas State University student, performance artist, Monica Roastvold.
Do we have a image of Monica?
Of course we do.
Monica Roastvold?
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
So, she shocked the campus last year, and she sat on the steps of the Alkek Library wearing nothing but a blindfold, headphones, and underwear, and 2 teeny bits of tape covering her buttons. Thankfully, the students and bloggers alike, the guys over at TFM discovered that Monica returned to her old antics yesterday, and this time she covered herself in Chick-fil-A waffle fries ketchup with a sign on her crotch that reads, "All you can eat." And,
I'm looking at this image, and first off, a little disappointed she didn't go full nude. I'm just going to say if you were a real performance artist, this would be naked, and you'd have tastefully placed waffle fries. I'm just saying.
My God.
But I'm still lost on what this means. Like, you know how art kind of in some way means something?
Yeah.
Like, it kind of, like, you can at least, like, did you just send me an image of a guy eating a waffle?
Yeah.
The best part about this is, if what she is trying to say is that the female body is like Chick-fil-A waffle fries and that men will eat them, that's what this image I'm looking at shows me. It's literally just a dude eating a waffle fry and then a bunch of guys standing around like, that's pretty hot. Like, what is the point of this? All right, Crendor, do they tell you what the point is?
All right, let's see.
I don't get art clearly because this makes no sense to me.
There's a bunch of people tweeting about it. We know that most artists tend to exist on a tight budget, but Monica gets bonus points for not skimping on the quality of either ketchup or fries, as she used real Heinz ketchup.
Oh
Monica's
my God.
other work, although usually weird, is solid stuff, they say.
But, okay.
And now we have her Instagram.
What does it mean, though? Does she say what it means on the Instagram?
Here's her Instagram. Creator of really weird stuff, it says.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't think she even knows what it means.
Monica Rostvold. She has a website. I'm going there.
She does have a website.
MonicaRostvold.com. It's a very poorly loading website. The cursor is what appears to be a gourd of some sort.
Yes. Yes, it does. Eggplant.
She has a picture of a man deep throating a banana.
Mm-hmm.
Of her art is,
it is.
She has one. She has one. It's an oil painting of a glass of wine with the emoji poop and pills and a heart behind it.
Mm-hmm.
She has one that is a twerking dog with tacos in the background.
Yes.
She has one that is first date, and it's her and it's like stocking feet with meatballs.
Yep.
Things, all things that
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. I don't get it either.
Yeah,
I don't understand what this is. I don't know what this is. There's a picture of a thing called First Taste is with the eyes, and it's a man naked with a dog on his lap drinking wine because,
why
that's
not?
a thing. Yeah.
And
then she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 12 separate posters all in a row that all say basic, and that's it.
Basic.
Yeah.
What, like basic 12 months out of the year?
I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird thing. Like I'm not sure what her deal is. Like I just don't get it. I don't get her deal.
Yeah.
I just don't get her. I just don't when you click on the picture of the ketchup, it literally doesn't. It's her leg, her hand holding Heinz ketchup, and then 62 likes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I understand. There's one image of what appears to be a woman getting sprayed in the face with whipped cream from a penis. I guess that's what that is. I don't know. Crendor, I don't get it. What is the point? Help me understand.
I don't get it either.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You yourself lay out naked.
Okay.
And you put waffle fries all over your body and ketchup.
Right.
And then you say what? What the letter say? Like eat me?
Yeah.
What did it say?
Or all you can eat.
All you can eat.
Yeah.
I feel like the all you can eat, there's something like a little dirty, a little sexual, a little evocative about that statement. Especially considering the letter's right on her junk. I get it. I get it. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But what do waffle fries and chicken sandwiches and ketchup on a naked body have to do with each other? What is that saying?
Here's my first problem. It's not all you can eat. If someone ate all those waffle fries, she wouldn't have any more.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. If someone ate all those waffle fries, she'd be out of waffle fries.
Yeah.
She's lying. Oh my God, is it about lies?
Oh shit, it's about lies.
Is that what it's about? Is that what the art's about? About
She's
the lies?
Saying it's all you can eat, but it's not all you can eat. She's just saying it. But just because she says it's not true.
About media's perception. It's about our perception of the media and how they falsify information for our own benefit. But is it for our benefit, Crendor? Is it?
Shit, we don't know.
We don't know.
This is just like National Treasure.
She's a genius. This woman's a genius.
Oh my God.
I would buy her and keep her in my house covered with ketchup. She's art now, so I'd frame her, stick her on the wall.
Of course.
Yeah. Perfect. All right, what's our next story?
I was going to purchase National Treasure, actually.
You were about to... Is that what you were doing? You were like, it's like National Treasure. And you went to go buy National Treasure.
Here's the thing. It was on TV again this weekend. I'm at the point
Which National Treasure was it?
They had both of them. They ran them back to back.
First one's still the best. First
one's the best, but the second one, it still has that a nice feel to it. And it's like
he has to defend his family's honor.
Yeah.
Basically, the bad guy's like, they were racist. He's like, no! My ancestors were racist. No!
I feel like I just got to buy them just so I can have them on replay over and over.
Love it. I love it. Yeah. Here's the thing. For the longest time, the only DVD I owned, the only one I owned, was another Nick Cage movie, The Rock. Mm-hmm. I owned that movie when I first got a DVD player. That was the first DVD player I ever got, or a DVD I ever owned. Own that DVD. That one single DVD, 5 years. I owned nothing else. I could watch that movie on repeat for hours.
Yeah.
The Rock is a fantastic movie.
That was a great movie. That was the one we
watched.
watched.
It has everything a 90s movie needs to have. A weird sex scene with Nick Cage going, "Oh, very naughty." It has
Sean Connery.
It has Sean Connery singing in a bathroom. It has a very famous 90s actor pretending to be gay going, "All I wanted to know is, did you like your haircut?" It has a car chase through San Francisco. It has everything. It has everything in it.
That was a pretty great movie.
It's a great movie.
And it's hit that point where, like, I could watch it again and not remember any of the things. But yet I'd still remember it when I saw them. That's
right?
That's that nice point.
It has an implausible ending where a man can run around. The entire movie, they're like, do not drop this. It is super flimsy and will kill you all. And then the last 5 minutes of the movie is him running around with it in his pocket, getting beat up and smashed and dropping it. And only in the end, when he needs it, does it shatter. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Implausible, wonderful, best movie ever made.
Amazing movie.
It's great.
Yeah.
Great movie.
So that's why I'm buying National Treasures.
All right, so what's the other damn
other
story?
Middle story, man blames 10th drunk driving charge on beer-battered fish. As excuses go, this one's pretty fishy. A Wisconsin man convicted on Monday for his 10th operating operating a vehicle while intoxicated charge blamed his high BAC on beer-battered fish. John Prisbilla, 76, was arrested in October.
This guy's 76 years old?
Yep.
Here's the thing. At 76, maybe beer battered fish is too much.
Here he is. It's his picture.
Oh, no. I don't want to see this guy. Oh, shit. He looks like how I'm going to look when I'm 70. Oh, yeah. Crendor.
It's all...
He looks like he just doesn't effing care.
Shit. What
He's
if
like, I've seen enough of
What
shit.
if he is you? What if
he's me in the future?
Yeah, from like another dimension or some shit.
If I get arrested 10 times past the age of 70 for drunk driving, I am thrilled that I'm driving after the age of 70. Let's be clear. That's very exciting for me.
John Prisbilla, 76, was arrested in October 2014 after a deputy noticed his truck cross the center line of a state highway. The deputy said Prisbilla's breath smelled like alcohol and administered a field sobriety test that he failed. He denied drinking alcohol, but said he had eaten beer-battered fish earlier. He made the same statements in court. It's true. There would have to be a lot of beer in that batter. Police say Prisbilla's BAC was .062. That's below
but he's old. He's old, so how... I mean, how much blood does he actually have in him still? Think about it. That's science, I'm sure.
That's true.
His blood alcohol level's off because he's mostly dust now. He's mostly dust and old skin.
Yeah, I mean, it's like how old people shrink.
Yeah. He got old man shrinkage. He's like all shriveled up, like, I'm driving to work. I'm stopping to get beer battered fish. And he got beer battered fish and it made him drunk.
Yeah.
It makes sense to me.
I like that. That's what we're going with.
That's what we don't need to know the story. We just know what happened. We know the facts as is.
He's off the hook.
I say let him go.
Yeah.
Here's the deal. If he gets caught drunk driving 10 times after, like, if he's 76, 10th drunk driving attempt, you aren't going to change him. You think he gives a damn? What are you going to do? Throw him in jail? He'd be like, great, I'll get some bathroom hooch. Get drunk in jail. No one's going to mess with a 76-year-old man in jail.
Yeah, especially this guy. It looks like he's seen some shit.
That's prime nursing care. He'd be great.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Let him drive drunk. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, someone die or something. Come on,
idiots.
Our lawyers say that we do not encourage drunk driving.
Yeah, no, here's the deal. If you're under the age of 70 and you drunk drive, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
But when you hit the threshold of 70, what the hell? You're more likely to kill someone just driving at the age of 70.
Yeah. In fact, let's just ban all people over 70 from driving.
I've always said we should do like they do up in the north and just push them out on icebergs.
Just like the North.
You hit 70, we push your ass out on an iceberg. Let nature take you.
Yeah.
Look, it's a good farewell. You get to say goodbye, and then we let the polar bears eat you.
You get a canoe. Yeah, one canoe.
No, you get an iceberg. That's it. We push you out on an iceberg. Let nature and global warming take you away. What are we talking about?
I don't even know.
Oh yeah, no, we definitely need the lawyers on
How'd
this
he
episode.
die? Global war. Got it.
Global warming killed him.
We could do like a commercial with like global warming kills.
Yeah, and it's just people pushing their grandparents out on an iceberg.
I don't want to be here.
I want to go back to my home. It's our home now, Grandma. Push.
It's like that. What was it, Monty Python, where he's like, "Bring out your dead." He's like, "Here's one." He's like, "I'm not dead." He's like, "Yes, you are." It's like, we can't take him. And the final story.
Okay, I'm waiting for this one. This is supposed to be good, Crendor.
This is good. 11 hilarious expressions for having sex from all over the world.
Okay.
Netflix and chill is so last year.
It is.
There's a thrill in learning a new language. It's just one of many ways to learn and connect with new culture. As of 2015, English is the third most spoken language in the world, with Spanish and second and Mandarin at first. The tricky part to learning a new language is making sure the meaning doesn't get lost in translation. Inside jokes and idioms don't often make sense for non-native speakers without some knowledge of the country's culture. So, in this case, these phrases, some dated, some modern, show us how languages can be inherently expressive of habits of society. The team included all English variations from the U.S., Great Britain, Australia. Number one.
That's in the article.
This is British English, of course. This is bashing the bishop.
Bashing the bishop.
Bashing the bishop. Before you panic, just know that this idiom doesn't refer to the actual physical assault of the bishop of a church. What it refers to is the bishop chess piece, which looks very phallic. So when you say you're bashing the bishop, you're really just beating it.
I feel like anytime you say I'm blanking the blank, it is already an innuendo for masturbation.
Yeah.
I'm oodling my noodle.
Doobin the bop.
I'm slapping my happy.
Drooping
doodling the
drooping
strudel.
the doop.
Yeah, I'm slooping the dupe.
Wobbling the wibble.
I'm wibbling the wobble.
Scrooking the scrooker.
Yeah, I'm smacking the backin'.
Ringing the bell.
I'm toking the tiny.
Token the tiny.
Yeah, anytime you say anything, it's automatically an innuendo for masturbation.
Yeah.
All right, whatever, England. Sure, okay.
Yeah, it's just England.
Yeah.
Just Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah, the Yorkshire puddings, though, are a great team.
Yeah.
Very clear.
Poner la tarta en el horno, which is to put the cake in the oven.
What does it even mean?
Put the cake in the oven.
Torta in the horno?
Yeah, poner la tarta en el horno.
I need to show up you just attempting to speak Spanish. Poner la torta in the pono.
The next time you insert that nice pan of batter into a hot oven, you will get a delicious aftermath in the form of a cake. We really hope you figured out the implications.
I love the way that was written. Whoever wrote this article is a dirty son of a gun.
This is Caitlin Pena.
Caitlin, you are a dirty girl. Caitlin, call me Caitlin, you dirty girl.
Hello, Caitlin.
Hello, Caitlin. Yeah, she called and be like, hello, Caitlin.
Hello, Caitlin.
Hello, Caitlin. I just wanted to say that you're a dirty girl.
All right, we gotta move on. From this. Okay,
we do have to move on. Yes.
Wait, this isn't even Spanish. I was gonna go parquera, but it's not parquera. It's parkera bussen. That's Swedish. If you couldn't tell, to park the bus.
What?
Buses are, dare we say it, huge vehicles. It takes skill, focus, and control when pulling in and backing out of a tight parking spot. It all depends on the size of the bus. We don't think we need any more words to explain this.
That is a horrible.
Yeah.
Sweden.
Come on, Sweden.
Sweden.
Bust out some IKEA terms.
Did you just call your penis a bus?
Yeah, like, come on.
Come on.
That's not good.
It's at least a train going into a tunnel, or some sort of penis-shaped car entering a tunnel, or some kind of penis-shaped bike entering a tunnel.
Yeah, not parking a bus.
Parking a bus. Man, sex is like parallel parking a bus.
This picture of a bus driver guy like, and he's like trying to he's like, God, didn't do it right. They just like try again, and like people are honking behind him, like, hurry up. He has like blinker lights on.
Never mind. It is very much like sex.
You just had to analyze it the right way.
Yeah, you said to think about it. It's clicking now. It is maybe the most accurate representation of sex.
Then he just gives up and drives away.
I laughed so hard I farted.
People start getting off and on. Literally.
Thank you for that.
Number 4, Kamho Gaya. Work has been completed. That is Hindi.
That is maybe one of the most like to the point work has been completed. That's like if you had sex with the Terminator. He was like, work has been completed.
Kamho Gaya. Okay, Arnold.
I just like to imagine the end of that is like, okay, Arnold. Okay, Arnold, calm down.
So that's 4. Number 5 is Australian. Is rooting. That's it. Rooting. Yeah.
What? Is that literally all it says?
Whereas in America, rooting for something means cheering. Australians, it literally means doing it. So if you go to Australia, try not to say you're rooting for something unless you're actually rooting.
Well, I mean, always.
Yeah.
I just want to go to Australia and be like, I'm rooting for you.
I mean, you should just go there.
Yeah.
And just say that to everyone.
Everyone.
And they'll be like, Jesse, that's not what it means. Be like, it's not what it means.
Be like, I know.
Number 6. Number 6 is Netflix and chill. They just said Netflix and chill is old. So why are they saying it again?
Well, because they want you to know that's why it's number 6.
I see. I got them now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's whatever. It's just Netflix and chill. Die Mora Schrüben, that is German, if you couldn't tell. To scrub one's carrot. I
mean, again, to blank one's blank is literally, it could be anything. Yeah. I'm gonna polish my pear.
Shine the shoe.
Yeah. Really, that's whatever.
Unclog the frog.
I'm gonna Drano the pipes.
Unbench the kench.
I'm gonna snip the mensch.
Yeah. Number 8, scopare. To sweep. That's what? Italian.
What? To sweep?
To sweep.
But what does that mean? The Italians, what?
According to Superdrug Online Doctor, there doesn't seem to be an etymological connection between sweeping and sex. It's simply a vulgar term used for intercourse, so it's wise not to use it in formal conversation.
What? I'm going to sweep with this broom, and they're going to be like, fuck that broom? Wait, so just in Italian, the word sweep means fucking?
I guess so. Vulgar, is a vulgar way of saying it.
I like how this is one of those, like, when you're learning Spanish, there's like the past tense, present, like all these different versions of the word. I like how there's just now the vulgar version of the word.
Yeah.
So when you go to your Italian class, just make sure that when you're doing your little skit up in front of the class about how you're an old man sweeping the rugs, that you're really talking about brooms and rugs.
Yeah. Make sure.
Yeah.
I'm
sweeping the carpet. Wink.
Italy, Number 9. Lisogo Vivokulake Gonyat.
Russian.
Yes.
Okay.
That is to pet one's monkey.
Again.
Yeah.
Again, it's not very creative. It's the same thing. To pet one's monkey is basically everything else we've talked about.
Yeah.
Really, we're not very good at masturbation innuendos.
Yeah, seriously. Like,
seriously.
Come on,
also,
Russia.
I like how in Russia, everyone has a monkey that they can pet.
I know. Lisogo Vikulake Gonyat.
I've got Boris has a monkey. Michelle has a monkey. Everybody has monkey.
Where is my monkey?
I saw your monkey on balcony. Oh, look at that Jojo over there. Jojo, why are you on the balcony?
Jojo de Gonyat. So that's Russia. Next up, we got Yogar Bilhar de Bolso.
Uh-huh.
That's Portuguese to play the pocket pool.
Again. That's just the Portuguese version of stuff we've already known for years.
Yeah. That's just, they're playing pocket
Portugal,
pool.
just different, funny-speaking Americans. That's all.
Yeah. That's
Everyone
all they
knows that.
are. And they're like right by Spain. That's like That's like they might as well be Spain.
Yeah, they might as well be Spain.
Yeah.
Portugal.
Come on.
If you're angry, send your letters to
our lawyers.
Total Biscuit.
Yes, our lawyer, Total Biscuit.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, number 11, Puno Token, which is Albanian for to plow the land.
I mean, again, that's very old.
Yeah, very old in olden days.
Yeah, back in the olden days when people would plow the land.
Yeah, just your typical day of plowing the land. Bless you. Gesundheit. Auf Wiedersehen.
I'm allergic to old-timey sayings.
I have the same issue. I don't.
I've got an allergy to old innuendo.
That's like my Twitter, and someone linked me a sloth, and it says, I got 99 problems, but I'm going to take a nap and ignore them all.
How very Crendor of you. And what is our big news story of the day?
All right, big news story of the day. Let's see what we got here. FedEx driver narrowly swept away by tornado. We got Florida Python Challenge nets 106 snakes during a month-long hunt. We got police officer cheats death as out-of-control car crashes just inches away. Delivery driver leaves package exactly where requested.
Which is where?
Great question. Let's find out.
Where is exactly where requested?
A delivery driver did exactly as requested by leaving the parcel under a doormat. Whether the customer's instructions need to be carried out exactly to the letter is up for debate. Package ended up being way too big for its hiding spot, and it wasn't concealed from a view of potential thieves at all. Apparently, he said request put under doormat, and the images were captioned, I'm just here to serve the customer. And apparently, he put the giant-ass package against the door and then just placed the doormat on top of it.
Wait, where's that considered news?
At the Huffington
Yahoo?
Post weird news section.
Yep, Huffington Post, just as bad.
There's the news.
Yep. I love that this is that's actually really funny. Wait, is this a fake story? That's just a package with like a mat put on it. It's not even like oh boy, it's certainly a large package. No, it's just a regularly sized box.
Yeah.
There's nothing at all newsworthy about that.
Wait. Here's a news story if I've ever seen one.
Okay.
Man changes name to Bacon Double Cheeseburger.
Go on.
All right. So the British man, formerly known as Simon Smith, has changed his name to Bacon Double Cheeseburger. Quote, it was the culmination of probably too many drinks in the pub where there was a conversation about names. Cheeseburger told the Evening Standard. Bacon Double Cheeseburger was pretty much the first thing that came up. Everyone loves bacon, don't they? Cheeseburger, 33, told the newspaper his new moniker is the most ridiculous thing. My friends were quite supportive of anything that makes me look silly, as good friends are. My work speaks for itself. People keep hiring me, he told the BBC. Apparently, he's a consultant at the oil and gas industry. I usually drop that bombshell after the contracts have been signed, Cheeseburger said.
Wait, what? Wait,
apparently,
they don't know his name beforehand?
Yeah, he says he doesn't inform the employers of his real name when he's applying, and then afterwards, that's when he tells them.
How does he apply? How do they not know his name?
I don't know.
That'd be like if I apply somewhere and my name's like Snickerdoodle Chickenpox, I have to write down Snickerdoodle Chickenpox on the application. How else do they know to get a hold of me?
I don't know. That's a great question. I mean, this is England. So,
I guess they do it differently there.
They do it
but
differently.
Like, can you just say like, you don't know me, but you should totally hire me because of my qualifications, and that's about it. And then they're like, yes, we definitely will hire you.
And they do. That's the process. And then he's like, aha, my name is Cheeseburger. And they're like, all right.
I like that he pulls it out like he's got them. You hired me, but my name's Cheeseburger. You fools. Yeah.
And they're just like, foiled again.
Damn it. It's almost like we can't fire you now, Cheeseburger.
But apparently Cheeseburger said his fiancée Isabella has beef about the new name. My fiancée is fairly reluctant about marrying a cheeseburger, he told the Evening Standard. That's something we're discussing a lot. No girl ever dreams of spending her big day marrying a man called Bacon. Other unusual names adopted by people include Happy Birthday, Sarge Metal Fatigue, and Simply My Love Poet.
Simply My Love Poet, I feel like that's a name that already exists in America.
It probably is, yeah.
Simply My Love Poet is definitely a name that someone has given their child.
Yeah, that's definitely
their last name was Poet, and they named them Simply My Love. That's like one time I was on the bus in New York, and a girl was calling out her friend. Her name was Tequila. And I always thought that naming someone Tequila was really funny because I imagine that's how they came into being. We named her after how you were conceived, Tequila.
Also, here's a Florida man story, of course.
Of course.
Florida man to stare at Ted Cruz's mouth for 2 hours straight.
What?
Quote, this is the most dangerous thing I've ever done. So, if artists are supposed to suffer for their work, then Tom Miller must be a genius. Friday night, the Gainesville, Florida-based performance artist will attempt to go where few others dare by staring at Ted Cruz's mouth for 2 hours straight.
That's it. First off, not only is that stupid, it's impossible. That is an impossible task. I can't look at that man more than 5 minutes without being immediately angered.
I know.
I don't even care what your political leanings are. Look at that man and tell me he doesn't look like the smuggest son of a bitch on the planet.
He tweeted, I thought he looks like a weird Keebler elf.
You know, he looks like, oh God, what's that guy's name on The Office?
Kevin.
The fat bald dude. Kevin, he looks like Kevin.
Yeah, he looks like Kevin.
He has Kevin's face.
He does. It's eerily similar.
I don't even care. Look, guys, this isn't about politics. This isn't about politics. It's not about Republican versus Democrat. It's about humanity versus a man who everyone wants to punch in the face. Like, I don't know anyone who doesn't see him and say, he could use a good slap.
Yeah.
I'm sure even his supporters are like, yeah, no, I'd vote for the man, but I also want to punch him in the damn face. I just, I'm so repulsed by him.
Yeah, I mean, all you gotta do is just watch Republican debates.
I enjoyed them tremendously.
I love it. It's like a circus.
I love when they just yell at each other, and there's nothing else. I wish the Democratic debates were that insane.
Yeah.
Where it's just Bernie and Hillary going like, oh, go on. You're a liar. You're a liar.
The 1%,
oh, you're going to pee your pants.
99%, you are part of the problem. And she's like, I like women, and I am a great leader. And everyone's like, wow. And then he's like, the 99% are with me. And then she's like, but I'm Hillary Clinton. And everyone's like, yeah. And that's the Democratic
it's boring.
debates. While
the Republican debates are just like...
It's just like, we need someone who can beat Hillary Clinton. Or Donald Trump's like, well, if I can't beat her, you sure can't.
Yeah, they're just like, you're a liar. No, you're a liar. No, you're a robot. You're a child.
You're repeating yourself. No, you're repeating yourself.
You repeated yourself twice tonight. Oh, it's great. It's great.
And there's that woman in the audience that's like, wow.
And then there's poor Ben Carson on the end who's like, I wish someone would attack me.
Can I get a question, please?
Could someone please attack me?
And there's the Ohio guy, Kasich.
John Kasich, who's just like, you're all children, and I feel like if America was an adult, they would vote for me. And everyone's like, boo!
I love how it's like Trump and Rubio. I'm just like, what's your plan? What's your plan? Then Kasich's like, I have a plan, and here it is, and it's worked in Ohio, and it's going great. And they're just like, yeah, well, what's your plan? It's like, yeah.
They just ignore him. He's like, I've done a lot of good things as governor, and I feel like I could. Maybe he's a senator, whatever he is.
Yeah.
Like, I've done a lot of good things, and I feel like I know how to run stuff, and I think that I'd be really good for this. And they're like, shut up!
He just like starts talking over him like, you see Rubio, he's sweating. Look at it, he's got pools of water here.
Oh, at least see how he drinks water? Rubio can't even drink water right.
What an idiot.
What a
loser.
dummy.
You're fired.
It's the best show on TV. It's horrifying that that's politics, but it's the best show on TV. One of these people will run the country. Best show on TV.
But at least like when like I feel like whoever gets in, like it's just they're gonna be pushed aside, and like the whole Senate and like Congress and all of them are just gonna vote down everything they say.
I'm telling you, I had a premonition the other day.
Mm-hmm.
So if Trump wins the Republican nomination,
mm-hmm.
and let's say Hillary, because the last in South Carolina she just destroyed.
Yeah.
Let's say Hillary wins the Democratic nomination.
Yeah.
The supporters of Trump hate mainstream politics. They hate political people. They hate the way policy like that's their thing. They just can't stand political people.
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton is like the definition of that.
She is.
Right? Yeah. So in my mind, I'm like, if there was ever a rallying cry to get Donald Trump supporters out to vote, it would be against Hillary Clinton, which to me, I'm like, he may win.
Yeah.
He could win this. And all of our jokes will not in fact be jokes, but a horrifying vision of things to come.
Yeah. But
because
what would happen then?
Most Democrats just do not like there's a good deal of people are like, Hillary's cool, but no one is inspired by Hillary.
Yeah.
And obviously it's because most of her things are like, look, it's going to be rough. We're going to take it slow. We're going to do this and this and this. And Bernie Sanders is like, we can change everything. And he's doing the Obama thing, right?
Yeah.
And that inspires people. But Hillary Clinton's like, I'm going to continue doing what we've been doing, and I'm not going to change much. And I want everyone. And it's not inspiring. So, her supporters are people who are just like, I support Hillary Clinton because it's Hillary Clinton.
Mm-hmm.
But not because she has any grand ideas, right?
Yeah.
The problem is that Trump's people are like, we're going to build a wall! And we're going to kick out the Muslims! Crazy shit. Yeah. That I think is gonna win over. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I think that's gonna win too.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's gonna be
even
crazy.
It's weird because I was watching the John Oliver thing, and even when you know he's lying, it sounds like he's telling the truth
because he says it so confidently.
Yeah.
I want to go to that school of just where I can bold-faced lie to you, but say it with such conviction that you're like, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I've never even seen this person in my life.
I don't. Yeah. Oh, he does that all the time. He will say, I don't know who that is. And then they'll show a clip of him being like, he's a good friend of mine.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't even.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see. But we will have to save that for another episode. All right. Let's talk big news story of the day. What do you got? We had a lot of news stories already, so I'm interested if you can top them.
Let's see. I think I can top the pop. You know what I'm saying? So
I do not.
If we look through all the stories here, there is. Let's see. Nothing's really looking too good. Nothing. Trying Terribly shot video proof that the Loch Ness Monster's in London.
I mean, obviously, where else would he go?
Yeah, that's true. Man says whore dental procedure left him toothless.
Wait, whore dental procedure?
Yeah.
Like prostitute dental procedure?
No, like it's a horror.
Oh, I thought you meant like he paid a prostitute to remove his teeth.
No, that would be funnier. This is just kind of sad.
Okay.
There's, let's see, castaways rescued after spelling out help in Palm, France.
I saw that this week, that castaways were rescued. Their boat sank, and the Navy found them out at sea, and they were like what you see in movies. They wrote help on the sand with palm fronds. It was crazy.
That is crazy. They actually spelled it out really well, too.
Yes, they did a very good job. It's huge.
They must have watched Survivor Man or Bear Grylls.
Yeah, those guys got it. They understood.
They understood. Yeah,
and apparently they swam all night. I couldn't have done that. I would have been like freaking. I would have freaked the F out.
I would have freaked out. I would have just gave up. Like, it's over now.
Their boat sank, and they swam all night to an island. I would have been like, hell with this. There'd be sharks out here trying to eat me.
Let's see. Yahoo News. Don't let me down. Yahoo News. Dude, Yahoo News they've dropped.
It's a letdown. Asking them not to let you down is like asking McDonald's to not serve you garbage.
Like, it used to have a charm to it, right? It used to have a funny charm to it. Now it's just dumb. It's not even good.
No, that's true. That's absolutely true.
Where are my clickbait tarticles? Articles, not tarticles.
Tarticles?
That's like...
Where's my clickbait tarticles?
Under the sea, you will find tarticles.
I like that. It sounds like a particle.
Yeah, a tarticle.
A tarticle. It's a tarticle. If we can just get the tarticle physics correct.
Come on. Don't let me down, weird news. There's got to be something, right? There's got to be something in the world happening.
I don't know that's true.
Is crazy.
I don't know that's true.
Would I eat this horrific sandwich? Man's photo of his favorite snack makes people want to be sick.
Nope. We can't show that because no one can see it.
Did Kim Kardashian and David Bowie transformed into works of art by Rice Krispie sculptor? Can't see that either, though.
Yeah, not really. I mean, unless we can eat them, I don't really care about your sculpture, sir.
Yeah, exactly. Real-life Hamburglar, Five Guys thief caught on camera breaking into burger joint to cook snack.
That's the one.
There it is. There it is.
That's the story. It was only a matter of time.
You just got to keep looking, and you will find what you see.
I like real-life Hamburglar.
Hold on, let me
go on.
Let me link it to you. So this man is seen in the CCTV footage helping himself to ingredients in the kitchen before grilling himself a late-night snack. Police have launched an appeal after a man allegedly broke into Five Guys to make himself a late-night burger. The bizarre footage shows the man collecting ingredients from locations around the kitchen before putting his patty on the grill and cooking it. Man also helped himself to a drink and took a bottle of water before he left. He didn't steal money or anything else from the restaurant. Police say the man followed a delivery driver into the restaurant, helped himself to a drink before starting up the grill. They said the man broke into the restaurant on Irving Street in Washington between 3 and 5 a.m. It took place in the early hours of the morning. They said the man followed a delivery driver into the store, waited until he had left before heading to the kitchen. They released the footage in hopes anyone recognizes him.
This is crazy. Like, this guy literally is just a dude. He looks like he has like a hat on.
Yeah. It's just like a guy you'd see on the street and just be like, all right, whatever. He doesn't look crazy.
It's like all the photos are of him just like patiently waiting for the stove to turn on, walking around collecting ingredients, throwing the burgers on, making the sandwich. Like, it's just a guy. And then he makes a sandwich, and then that's it. He makes a sandwich and then leaves.
Is he at a point he like looks up at the camera and he's just like, whatever. And he just keeps cooking.
Here's the thing. Once you get that craving for Five Guys, don't matter if it's 3 a.m., 5 a.m., you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta get it.
It's so much better than all the other things.
People are just like, I need that Five Guys. I need it.
Five Guys. Nothing like a Five Guy.
I can't. It's just, I'm amazed that they're asking for help. Like, they can't figure it out.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't take anything. He didn't rob us. This guy just wanted a hamburger. Help us, please.
Like,
no one's going to help you. No one cares. If anything, this is giving people ideas. People are going to want to go out and, like, really? There's delivery drivers at 5 a.m. and 5 Guys? Okay, cool.
I wonder how he like snuck in too. He's just like the delivery guy left the door open or something.
I guess. I mean, look,
and I wonder if he planned this out. He's like, all right, they deliver between 3 and 5, or if he just saw the opportunity. Like,
I wonder, like, I think he would work there, or maybe he used to work there. I don't know. Maybe he has a friend who works there.
Yeah.
All I know is, if I was an invisible man, I'd do this shit all the time.
Yeah.
If I was invisible, I would literally just wait till the delivery driver's there. I'd sneak in when he doesn't see me. He'd lock the door. I'd eat some fucking Five Guys.
And then it wouldn't even be like guys robbing Five. It'd be like ghosts found in Five Guys.
Ghost loves Five Guys. Yes.
Oh my god. Oh my
And then
god.
that would be people would. If anything, I'd give them more publicity. It'd be like Ghost loves Five Guys, and everyone would be like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna go to the Ghost Five Guys."
What if ghosts are invisible people?
It's possible. It's possible.
Oh my god.
Have you? Yeah. My favorite was that guy at Dragon Con who was like, "What if ghosts are us from the future?"
Oh my god. Oh my
Yeah.
god. What if there was a Five Guys ghost and it was this guy's ghost?
Oh, what if this guy is a ghost?
Oh my god.
Because they said all he did was eat the hamburger, and look, his hat, very suspicious.
That is a suspicious hat.
That's a suspicious hat. I'm just saying.
Yeah. And he knows everything. Like it's not even phasing him. He's like, oh yeah, the ingredients are over here.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Also, one of the side links is Ghost Bride filmed hovering spookily at horror crash spot where newlywed died 27 years ago. Oh my god, there's a video.
Oh shit, dude.
Oh my god, the video will start in 35 seconds. Cancel. Click to play. Do I have to watch an ad for this? No one cares, Angie's List.
Angie's List. Are you looking for something
It's so loud, Crendor. I can't hear anything.
Angie's List.
All right, here we go. The ad's starting. Or video.
Yeah, here we go.
Daily Mirror. I don't know if that's a trustworthy news source.
They're just
So
sitting
this
here.
couple is pulling in. They are going to the crash site.
All right, so someone walks by the camera.
Yeah, someone's walking by the camera. Oh, whatever that was vanished when they did. That's just an artifact in the camera.
Yeah, that doesn't.
That was a giant waste.
I think is the person in front of the camera walking in front of it supposed to be the ghost lady? Like, or is,
no, the Ghost Bride is that weird dot that's on the camera that when she walks in front of it, it goes away. It's just artifacting.
That's stupid.
It doesn't look like a wedding dress or anything. It looks like
a weird, just a weird thing. Doesn't look human. Doesn't
at the
look
bottom
like a
says,
ghost.
"Do you believe in ghosts?" I'm gonna predominantly. Yep. I'm gonna predominantly click no. 81% of the people who read this article believe in ghosts. Well, that explains why they're
Coast to Coast AM.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Coast is the most popular radio show.
I was listening to Coast AM. I had to listen to this like 3 times because I kept falling asleep. There was this woman.
Great episode, I'm sure.
They're like, so what happened to Jesus between his like early years and when he like started getting recorded in the Bible? And she's like, isn't it obvious? And like, she's like, I've done research. And she's like,
oh no.
He went to India, then he went to England, and then he came back, and he's talking to all these people, and like, I was like, how do you know all this? Like,
Wait, what does that mean? Isn't it obvious he went to India and then England? Why did he go to those two places?
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know. It didn't make sense, but I kept trying to like make sense of it, but I was also like, I kept falling asleep, so I just kind of remember bits and pieces, but like, I don't know. They keep having these people on the show, and they're just like, I'm an expert in Jesus's 12th year, or like, I am an expert in Sasquatch that live only in Kentucky.
Well, the problem is that George and everyone on that show is now like constantly saying stuff like, I mean, we live in the end times, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's the end times. And it's just a matter of time before the world ends. And it's like, what drug are you on? Like, I mean, everyone knows the first 5 of the 7 trumpets have already rang. Mm-hmm. And it's only a matter of time before the world ends and rivers flow with blood and Satan comes and kills us all. It's like, yeah, you know what? Yeah. Sure. Yep.
You never know. It could be tomorrow.
Could be right when you listen to this. The devil could appear before you and be like, I won't let you listen. The world ends now.
Someone's just like, George, I am the devil, and I am tired of you saying I'm a bad person.
They call me Mr. D Evil.
Whoa. The devil has evil in his name.
Oh my god. Did I just blow your mind?
It's gone. My mind left the building.
Okay, so our big news story of the day.
All right, big news story of the day. There's a couple here that are pretty solid. So first thing I saw when I went here was most Americans would not sleep with Donald Trump for $1 million.
I don't know that I believe that.
I feel
I
like
don't know
many
that I believe
would.
that.
Yeah,
Many
I
people
think
say
many
that
people
because they know that will never happen.
Yeah.
But if Donald Trump was like, I will pay you $1 million to sleep with my wiener, people would do it.
Yeah, they'd definitely do it.
They'd do it. For $1 million?
95% of people probably would.
Oh, yeah. Most people, their morals wouldn't. They might hate the man, but their morals would disappear at the chance for a free $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe that for a minute.
I don't know what this porn star Trump awaits sentencing after pleading to drug charge. This Trump is not related to the Donald.
Oh, well, that's boring.
I don't care about that.
I was about to be like, whoa, we just broke a story. Donald Trump, porn star.
Oh, here's a nice story. Guy tries to steal bird mom's egg, gets what he deserves.
What does he deserve?
I think he gets attacked. When a man in North Carolina, Outer Banks, tried to steal an egg from a mama pigeon, she let him know how bird brain that idea was. As soon as the guy even got near the egg, the protective mom flew off the handle and started attacking the man. The picture is a little scrambled, but his screams of agony come through loud and painfully clear.
This is a news story. Idiot tries to steal pigeon egg, attacked by pigeon.
They got some quotes from the man. Quote, beep, shit, wah, he said. Damn, I didn't even take them. Unfortunately, the guy does appear to get away with the egg. We only hope Mama Pigeon gets her revenge. What? Why does he want a pigeon egg?
Once again, it falls to us to ask the really important question. What is this? No one's willing to ask why this man wants a pigeon egg.
Yeah, what's he gonna do with it?
This news article is so poorly written. It's focusing on the attack, but not the why of the attack. Why does this man want an egg, especially a pigeon egg?
Yeah, what's he gonna do with it? Is he gonna cook it? Is he gonna raise it as a pet?
How big of an egg do you think a pigeon egg is? It can't be that big. I'm looking this up.
Yeah,
pigeon egg size comparison is what I'm gonna look at. Pigeon egg size. Yeah, size. All right, so a pigeon egg. Oh my God, a pigeon egg is literally the size of a quarter. It's roughly a little bit bigger than a quarter.
Dear God.
It is so small. A pigeon egg is the size of a 20-cent piece in England, for those of you who are overseas. It is so tiny. What is he going to do with it?
I don't...
Is he going to raise a pigeon as his own child? I don't think... Is he going to eat it? If he's going to eat it, he could have gone to the grocery store and stolen one egg.
Yeah.
No one would have noticed.
I don't understand. We need to know. I want to know what he's doing.
What do you call us? If you're the man who stole that pigeon egg, call us.
We just want to know. Or write a letter.
Yeah,
something.
Tweet us. We're on the Twitter.
Tweet us. Write an email. Do something. There's so many ways. We just want to know, why do you want that pigeon egg?
Why do you want that pigeon egg? Huh. I'm blown away. I don't know. I don't know that we'll ever get an answer. I don't know we'll ever get an answer.
Here's the main story I found.
Okay.
Very easy to find the main story after doing it for so long. Man allegedly strips naked, poops on grocery store scanner.
Okay.
A Cincinnati man is facing charges of disorderly conduct in public indecently after allegedly he pooped on the scanner at a Kroger grocery store.
As the headline dictates, yes.
Police arrested 23-year-old Colin Murphy on Sunday after a store employee accused him of stripping naked. Then, after disrobing, Murphy allegedly sat on the scanner at a self-checkout register and answered nature's call then and there. Prior to the incident, witnesses said they saw Murphy stumbling around the store, slurring his speech, and reeking of booze.
Really? This guy? Interesting.
Yeah, this guy. Hold on. Let me get you a picture.
Oh,
just to
great.
really solidify. They solidify that.
It's the combination of the hair, the mustache, and his eyebrows, which also appear to be mustaches.
It's kind of like how Donald Trump's eyes and lips are the same. Like
Yes,
this guy,
absolutely.
This guy-
He has mustaches for eyebrows. Look at this guy. Oh, God. Yeah, no, he definitely was on something.
he was later released on $2,000 bail.
Of course, yeah. Again. No one asked him why he decided to poop on a cash register machine or a scanner.
Yeah, he might have had a good reason.
I want to know the reason why. Clearly he's drunk. Clearly he's belligerent, and he doesn't want to deal with anything. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Why then take it to the next step and poop on a scanner? What was he trying to do? What was the purpose of that?
He
could have pooped on the floor. Man could have pooped on the vegetables. He could have pooped in the cereal aisle. He could have been ironic and pooped in the toilet paper aisle. Which would have been much funnier, but still, he decided to do it on the scanner. Why? No one asked these questions, Crendor. No one asked these questions.
We are the hard-hitting news team that this world needs.
Who watches The Watchmen?
I also just found something else. Beijing S&M restaurant is a hit with the customers. The owner says, food and sex are the basic desires of humans. With drinks served in breast-shaped cups and beers opened with bottle openers shaped like a wooden
Hold on, now I
penis.
need to find this. What is this? What
I'll
Beijing?
link you it. They have
Beijing.
many pictures in the article.
S&M.
I linked it.
Oh God. Whoa! What?
Yep.
Those mugs are penises. Those are penis mugs.
Yep. And then they have many
There's
other
whips on the walls.
They have boob aprons.
The waiters are all right. There's a photo here of male waiters in boob aprons, while I think just a random white guy tourist is sucking on the boobs.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that is what it appears to be.
Then there's another photo of a mannequin dressed in bondage gear with an employee so bored looking she's on her phone and could care less. She's like, I don't even care.
What is this place?
And then, it's so weird. It's bondage theme, and that all the decor and all the glasses and the mugs and stuff and that's all bondage theme. Yeah. No one else is. The employees are they look like 18-year-old kids, and like they're just forced to work there. Like they could care less.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I thought when you said bondage theme, there'd be like dirty bondage ladies serving you. No, there's nothing. This is stupid. This is insulting to bondage themed restaurants. Although they do serve Corona in China, so shout out to Corona.
And the owner Lulu says that she is exploring to offer customers the chance to whip the waitresses. And
there's not a single waitress here.
Well, maybe she's exploring that option.
And more importantly, in April, police ordered a 2-week closure of the bar in the capital, Beijing, after it staged a performance art show in which the audience was invited to touch a woman's breasts through her clothes. Yeah, so she wasn't even naked.
But
there was no one naked there. They were like, hey, do you want to feel this woman up? All right.
Apart from one visit by police, Lou said she has been left to continue to run her establishment, where inflatable naked dolls sit on shelves and waiters wear aprons with breasts on them. But that may change, though, with Lou planning to ramp up the kinkiness by putting women customers in handcuffs and getting their male companions to feed them.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know.
Well, that's it for news then. Okay, what's our big news story of the day?
Penis storm. All right. Let's see. We got some great ones here. Some of these are just the worst. You'll flip over this gymnast trampoline skills. No, I won't.
I won't. No.
Let's see. Somehow this guy gets to tickle a grizzly bear.
Nope. Don't care.
Let's see. Foul odor uncovers 11-foot gator rotting in neighborhood storm drain.
No, don't care.
Naked man exposes his sausage at Waffle House.
There we go.
There
we go. That's the story.
It's very easy once you find it. All right. So, there's a lot of people that expose themselves at Waffle House. I've learned that over the years.
Wait, is this you talking or is this the article?
No, this is just me. Remember that one story, that lady like threw a plate or something when she was naked at Waffle House?
I guess that's true. I guess the Waffle House is known for its naked people.
And not having waffles like that time I went there.
The Waffle House attracts a very specific clientele.
It does. Naked man exposes his sausage at Waffle House. A witness said, "I wouldn't know how to tell my kid what was going on at that time. He was built like a potato."
What? Okay. Wait, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I'm not sure.
Is she talking about his wiener or his body?
I think his body.
Is she saying body type was potato shaped? Because if you have a potato shaped dong, that is a problem. That is a weirdly shaped penis. That is an unfortunate penis.
He is showing a waffle lot of skin. A Georgia man is facing public indecency charges after allegedly trying to force his way into Waffle House while stark naked. Bashir Rashid, 36, was arrested after he drove his BMW to a Waffle House, got out of the car, and tried to enter the restaurant without clothes on. Witnesses told police that Rashid began stroking his penis after exiting the car, walked up to the entrance where he allegedly pressed his sex organ against the glass entry door.
Of course, yeah.
Restaurant employee immediately called 911, and according to the Atlanta Journal, "This is the Waffle House. A gentleman just got out of his car and is naked standing in front of my door. He just peed on my door, and now he's walking inside. Sir, you cannot come in here."
I just want to point out, I thought the beginning of that was going to start with, "This is the Waffle House. We will not have someone be naked here, sir." If anything, that is what the Waffle House is known for.
Yeah. Come on. He knows that.
Yeah, that's why he came there.
Yeah. Derwin Rogers said he was attempting to eat when he saw the brazen display of flesh outside his window. Instead of eating his victuals, Rogers decided to go viral by live streaming the incident. "It kind of shocked me as a customer. Ruined my meal," Rogers told WSV-TV. "I immediately went to video. I didn't know what he was going to do." Rogers told the station that something was obviously wrong with the naked man. He was saying a lot of different things. He's burning up. Or wait, he's hot. He's burning up. Apparently, he was. It must have been Death Valley out there.
He's on drugs.
Yeah, he's definitely on drugs. Still, the incident presented a challenging parenting moment for Rogers. "I wouldn't know how to tell my kid what was going on at that time to see a grown man," he told the station. "He was built like a potato."
I don't know what that means.
Here's a clip of what Rogers live streamed.
Oh, no.
Let me just link that.
I am about to watch this.
What the Oh my god.
I have to go to CBS 46 to watch this.
What?
Hold on. It's just not working. What?
I think that's just his live stream.
All right. I just got a commercial from Jimmy Dean Sausages before this video. I literally, I'm watching a video about Jimmy Dean Sausages. I'm not even watching a thing about a man This is the most ironic ad I've ever seen in my life.
That's a very ironic ad. Meanwhile, I'm watching this video. All right, there we go.
All right.
I'll restart
the man pulls up. Oh,
yep.
No, there he is.
There he is.
There he is. The man's like, "Oh, come on, man. Come on, man." But he's filming all of it. He's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Can't even eat my meal.
Come on, man.
Come on,
This man is just messing with like, I guess he's doing laundry outside the window.
Yeah.
He's not even showing off like, here's my wiener. He's not even doing anything. He's just hanging out by the window.
He's just chilling there.
I think he's looking at his sock. I don't know what he's doing.
He's very interested in it.
Yeah, and now he's walking away. His butt is hanging out. He's doing like a little jaunt, like a little jaunty jog. And he's going out to his car, I guess.
Yeah.
And this guy's still filming him for a man who is very angry about his dinner being ruined or breakfast or whatever.
Yeah. What's wrong with this dude, man?
The best part is he got his food to go. His
he
food
got
was
his food
back.
to go.
He got his food to go. What the hell does he care?
Not gonna lie, the commentary made that video.
It definitely did.
It's trying to eat my meal.
Did. Oh, man.
Come on, man.
Yeah, so I mean, eventually Rashid retreated to his car and was arrested a short time later.
Well, wait, he's unable to explain why he was naked?
Drugs explain that.
Yeah, that's true. Drugs
That's
do
easy.
explain that.
Drugs explain all that. That's not even an issue. What I want is I like how the article started with the fact that he drove up in his BMW.
Yeah.
I want to see an Audi commercial where it's a guy driving by a dude naked in his BMW, smacking his wiener against the Waffle House, and the Audi guy's like, and then the voiceover's like, some cars are filled with assholes. Or whatever. You ever see an Audi commercial? They always make it like the BMW guy is a dick.
Yeah.
The Audi guy is always the nice dude. I want this one to be the BMW guy is naked, flashing his wiener. And the Audi guy's like, ugh, BMW drivers. I want that commercial. I want the commercial so badly.
Oh my god, I'd love that.
Yep. That's all I'm saying. Hollywood, call us. We'll start making you magic.
Dude.
And selling you energy drinks with meth in it.
And then all we need is Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
Some people love Audis. I do. I drive one.
And he's like, I don't pull my dick out in front of strangers at a Waffle House. All right. And then he drives off.
270 pounds of naked man outside a Waffle House.
Perfect. They say, I don't know where I'm going, but have you ever seen a naked man jerk it outside a Waffle House?
Think I'll go anywhere but there.
Yep, that's it. That's it for the show. All right.
Let's see.
What's our big news story of the day?
Big
Give it
news
to me.
story of the
Big
day.
news story of the day.
So, just going through a few here.
Uh-huh. Is this another one of those choices?
Yeah, it's another one of those choices.
Great, okay.
Here we got notorious nipple man nabbed after 3 years as public transit pervert.
Uh-huh. Go on.
You want that one, or should I keep reading the articles?
No, by all means. Let's start there. Actually,
right.
You know what? Read the articles. I want my choices.
All right, yeah, you gotta have choices here.
Of course.
The pastor has convinced us Pokemon are actually cyber demons.
Okay. Hold on.
Interesting one, actually.
That's fine.
Woman
all
uses Pokemon Go to catch cheating boyfriend.
That I've already read, and it's not nearly as exciting.
Yeah, that's pretty dumb. Let's see. Is it a ghost haunting photo taken at deadly crash scene? Oh my god, another one of those.
You know what? Let's go back.
Oh my god.
What?
Hold on.
What?
Pair jumped fence at zoo, wanted to catch Pokemon.
Yeah, but what happened? Is it like they got killed, or?
Hold on, I'll just skim through real quick. Police in Ohio said that the pair of ambitious gamers hopped a fence in the Toledo Zoo. Let's see. Well, the game's taking the world by storm past week, blah, 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 blah.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make, that seems like a fake article, though. Anyone who plays knows there's even if they're outside your circle, you can still get the Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. Like, come on.
That doesn't seem right.
Yeah, that's
That
stupid.
seems like
All
another one of those BS stories. All right.
It is.
You know what? You know what? Take it back. I want to go back to the second story.
The cyber demons.
I want the cyber demons. I feel like that's a nice way to wrap up this show is cyber demons.
Hold on. Let me just read over the nipple man real quick.
Okay.
Police in Kyoto, Japan have arrested a man long suspected of fondling his nipples while leering at schoolgirls riding the subway. Toshihiro Fujikuma was charged last month with suspicion of indecent exposure after he allegedly exposed the lower half of his body to 2 teenage girls while on a train. He is a welfare caseworker in Rito City who was fired from his job after his arrest, admitted to charges, and he was stressed and had sexual motivations. He was released on bail.
This was sexually motivated. Go on.
Though Fujikuma was accused of flashing his bottom half, he was notorious all over Japan as Nipple Man or Nipple Geezer.
Wait, they just knew about him? Everyone knew that he was Nipple Man?
They
no
knew
one did
about
anything?
him, and nobody did anything.
They just knew that this guy was Nipple Man. They
Yeah.
just said, you know what? That's just Nipple Man. Don't worry about him, girls. That's just Nipple Man. Wait, bullshit. They just let this guy get away with just rubbing his nips on trains?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Also
I need to look
waiting
this guy
for
up.
the train.
Nipple Man.
So it's
Notorious Nipple Man.
Sounds like a shitty Mega Man boss.
Look at this guy. Look at him. He's just sitting there rubbing his nipples.
That's what he's
Police
doing.
have taken down legendary pervert. I can't believe it. Hashtag Mr. Nipples. Get out. There's a hashtag Mr. Nipples.
Oh my god.
Get out. There's a hashtag Mr. Nipples.
Apparently, a woman tweeted, "This jerk is playing with both his nipples while staring in my face. The way he stares, it's creepy, right?" Other victims posted their own photos. The consensus was that he was skeevy but harmless. But his alleged turn to buttocks flashing brought trouble.
Wait, he didn't even flash his wiener? He just flashed his butt? He mooned someone? They threw away Nipple Man? They locked him up?
I guess.
Hold on. He spends 3 years on public transit rubbing his nips. He flashes his butt once. Japan's like, that's it. We will not have that.
The arrest surprised Rito City Mayor Masahiro Nomura, who told reporters he can't hide just how shocked he is for a city official to lose trust through his horrible act. Wait, I feel like he's saying, like, I can't believe they arrested Nipple Man.
He was one of our highest paid city officials. He shows up to work every day, rubs his nipples at the secretary, goes to meetings, rubs his nipples at the meetings. They're like, "Oh, Nipple Man."
It's part of his routine and our routines.
That's what he does. Without Nipple Man there,
now what are we supposed to do?
That's how this government was run. 1 nipple for yes, 2 nipples for no.
It all makes sense. So that's Nipple Man. So now, let us move on to the cyber demons that are Pokemon. So, the self-described conservative Orthodox Christian observed on his True News radio show on Monday that Pokemon Go sure has made a lot of churches
who
into
is this? Who said this?
This is... Let's see, True News.
Pokemon demons.
Doesn't even say, it just says True News.
ISIS will use Pokemon to murder innocent Christians and spawn demons.
I think it's Rick Wiles.
Yeah.
Is his name. Rick Wiles. He says...
Okay. Rick Wiles is his name. Absolutely.
Pokemon Go sure has made a lot of churches into Pokestops, landmarks where people can pick up virtual tools for the game. Around the U.S., some places of worship have used this to their advantage, displaying signs inviting players to come in for services while they're there, but Wiles suspects something far more sinister is afoot. That Pikachu may look cute and friendly, but it's probably a cyber demon.
Of course.
The enemy, Satan, is targeting churches with virtual digital cyber demons, he said. I believe this thing is a magnet for demonic powers. He didn't immediately reply to a request for comment, and we'll be honest, at first we laughed off this idea, but this was before we noticed this disturbing pattern. Pokemon, what does it stand for? Porn, orgies, Christianity spelled wrong, edible underwear, mad abortion, orgies again, no God. That's just the writer trying to be clever.
Yeah, that's
kind of like that.
Who is the writer
probably
of this?
that shitty guy at the puppets.
No, it's Hillary Hansen. Hillary Hansen, we are shaming you for trying to make a funny joke.
Probably that.
You're a news writer. Shame on you for trying to be funny.
Probably married to that guy that works as the puppet guy at the Renaissance Fair.
My husband does a great job as Death at the Renaissance Fair.
Noting that Pokemon Go app is likely to lead players to Christian churches, Wiles posed a serious question about national security. What if this technology is transferred to Islamic jihadists, and Islamic jihadists have an app that shows them where Christians are located geographically? A solid point, since before the game existed, there is literally no way to find these places.
Right?
She says with posting Google Maps a link.
All right, hold on. There is straight up just, there's an audio of it.
What? Oh, God.
They're digital demons, he says. What?
Right.
Wait, so one guy's walking around, basically, one guy's walking around talking about how he's looking for Pokemon, and the other guy's like, wait, you're just saying there are a bunch of churches? And he's like, yeah, there's a bunch of churches. He's like, these cyber demons are trying to take over our churches. No, it's just a landmark that people can use.
Yeah. Essentially, it's just, it's crazy people.
It's just like hospitals.
It's crazy people taking an idea and spinning
being crazy
it
with it.
In a really, it's like when they're like, did you look at the numbers? If you look at the date and you triple it by 4 and then you subtract 45, guess what you get? Obama's Satan.
I mean, obviously.
Obviously.
Let's not make any, it's obviously.
No, we should make America great again with Trump.
Obviously.
Crendor,
I know usually this is the part where I'm like, what's our big news story of the week?
Yeah.
But I found 3 stories this week, actually, that were sent to us by listeners. And I'm going to send you them one after the other. I've seen these. I know what these are. I want you to read these and lose your mind.
Okay.
All right, here we go. The first story is thusly.
A woman drop kicks Kroger cake saying it was ruined? What? Okay. So... I've already pictured this in my mind.
It's amazing.
All right, let's see. Bloomfield Township, Michigan. Bloomfield Township police are investigating whether a local Kroger customer, unhappy with her custom birthday cake, drop-kicked the cake in frustration, then stomped on it in front of employees before storming out of the store. The incident happened at about 2 p.m. Saturday when the woman arrived to pick up a Batman vs. Superman birthday
There's
cake.
Your problem.
It's already a problem. Yeah.
I like how we both have the exact same joke. Like, everyone gets that that's already a problem.
Everybody get it. So she went to get that. Yet the woman not named by police was not satisfied with the decoration on the cake, so she went behind the bakery counter in an attempt to fix it herself. Employees who could not have known what was to follow, told the woman she could not be behind the counter and had to step away. This only seemed to make her angrier. She carried the cake back around to the front of the counter, then drop-kicked it, the Kroger manager told police. The action caused pieces of cake and frosting to be strewn about the bakery section of the store, the news release added. The woman also reportedly stepped on the cake several times and shouted an expletive while yelling, "They bleepin' ruined my 7-year-old's birthday cake." She then left the store quickly, kicking over a wet floor sign on her way out. When police later interviewed the woman, she acknowledged she was upset about the lackluster decoration, which was not as she expected. But she rejected the notion that she drop-kicked the cake and told police it accidentally slipped out of her hand. Investigators are looking into the incident and did not announce any arrests. Kroger says it does not have any video surveillance. Come on. Police may never know the birthday cake, what it looked like.
I just want to take a moment to focus in on the behavior of this woman. If she... I feel like this is one of those cyclical things in that her kid is probably a giant asshole who would freak out about the cake because the mom is a giant asshole who freaks out about a cake.
Exactly. It's like the loop. They learn it from the parents and they become the parent, and the parent is like the loop, the cycle.
It's hilarious to me that they got a Batman versus Superman cake. So already, what I would expect if you go to Kroger to get a cake, you're going to get a Batman logo and a Superman logo on a cake.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know what else she expected, let alone why she thought she could then go behind the counter to fix it herself.
Yeah.
And like one time, here's a perfect example. One time I went to a Kroger years ago when I lived in Ohio, got a cake. I wanted to change something. On the counter, they were like, well, here, you can use this icing thing and write on it.
Yeah.
They were like, here, let me be of help to you, sir.
Yeah.
I don't know why she was like, I got this, I'm going to go behind and they start fixing it. That's crazy. Then when they were like, ma'am, you can't do this, her immediate response was to drop kick a cake.
Yeah. Like, there's so many, like,
and then on her way out, she kicks over a, like, wet floor sign, like, F your wet floor. Like, are you...
So she obviously has some anger issues.
Obviously. I read that and was like, this is a crazy person.
I mean, like, no kid's going to look at that and be like, oh, man.
And this is what I was saying when I first read this article. The first thing I thought of was, no kid, it doesn't matter who you are, remembers what their 7-year-old birthday cake looked like.
Yeah.
No one remembers when you were 7 what your birthday cake looked like. No one does, because to you, it's cake that you then eat. You get a crazy sugar high. You're more concerned about the cool presents you got. I don't even remember what cool presents I got for my 7th birthday party, because it doesn't matter.
Yeah, like
at
I
all.
remember you just get like themed cakes, like it's Spider-Man or something. But like I was never like Spider-Man doesn't look right. I was like, oh cool, Spider-Man.
The worst thing that could happen is the kids gather around the cake and are like, that looks weird, and then they immediately cut into it and eat it and mangle the cake anyway. So why are you freaking out, lady?
Yeah, she's probably more concerned about her image.
Of
with
course,
like other parents or something. Yeah. It's always that.
All right, well. Then let's move on to our next story.
Okay.
Which is amazing. Are you ready for this?
Man tries to rob store with sword. Finds clerk also has sword. What the shit? For a few tense, surreal moments Friday night, a Pittsburgh corner store was transformed into something out of Game of Thrones. That's because a would-be robber tried to hold up the store with a sword, only to discover the clerk also had a sword of his own. It happened this past Friday night at the Perry Market in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 2 unknown juveniles ran into the store, one of whom was brandishing a sword or a very large knife. The unknown man holding the sword ran behind the counter to demand cash. That's when the store clerk reached for a blade of his own, a full-length scimitar, and just of all the sorts. Just like that, battle was joined in the aisles of a Pittsburgh corner store for a few seconds anyway. The clerk had a sword, so he just removed the sword and attacked him, MC Hyder, the brother of the store clerk, told Pittsburgh News. Then when he hit the sword that the dude had in his head, my brother hit the sword. He ran away. Both would-be robbers booked a hasty retreat in the face of the scimitar-wielding clerk. One of the unidentified robbers tried to grab a handful of shirts, which he promptly dropped upon running into his partner in crime on the way out the door. I just want to give him a message. Don't try this. You can have money in a better way, not this, said Hyder. Please stay away. Go and find work somewhere.
I love that these guys ran in with like a big knife, I assume. Like a big, I don't know, machete or something. And this dude's like, that's not a knife. This is a knife. He just pulls out a scimitar. It is perfect on every level. It is such an amazing story that they then saw it and ran. They were like, we picked the wrong place to rob.
It's just like, I'm watching the video thing too, and the dude's like, he just grabs his scimitar. And then the guy sees that he has the scimitar, and then he's like, oh, shit.
It's perfect. It's absolutely a perfect story.
It really is.
But there's an even better one. I present to you our final story. My favorite story of the week.
Mhm.
Enjoy.
All right. Okay, here it is. Couple claims sexual assault by toy at hibachi restaurant. All right, hold on. Okay.
Go on.
This is in Tennessee, it seems. A woman's husband said she was sexually assaulted when she was squirted with water from a toy at hibachi restaurant. The woman, Isabel Lassiter, and her husband, James Lassiter, called the police but refused to file charges when they arrived. It was a sexual assault on my wife, says James Lassiter on Tuesday. The toy used during the cook show at Wasabi Japanese Steakhouse was made to look like a little boy, and it shoots water when its plastic pants are pulled down. Isabel Lassiter said she thinks the cooks here showed a little too much of the little guy in the cook's hand. It peed on me, basically, she said. Wasabi admitted one of the chefs shot some of the water in the face of one of its customers. You hold it aside and water comes out, Johnny Huang, general manager of Wasabi, said. Isabel and James Lassiter were in town on a job from Texas. They said they were mortified when the chef essentially made the toy urinate water on Isabel. It happened in front of our minor children and grandchildren, James Lassiter said. It really didn't have a wiener, but you get the point, Isabel Lassiter said.
Just think about what is happening right now. An Asian chef, dude, just cooking at a hibachi grill where they do showmanship and shit, has a little tiny guy that squirts water. And when he pulled out his pants, it's a little joke, and he squirted on her, and she lost her shit. And
like, who cares?
That's what this is about. And she's like, it scarred our grandchildren. No, it didn't.
Like, they're probably laughing.
They probably thought it was the funniest thing
they
they ever
probably
saw.
This is what I peed on the wall at school.
Please keep going. It gets even better.
Police noted the doll wasn't anatomically correct, but the Lassiters said that didn't matter. Just because somebody cut off a piece of plastic, okay, it's not there anymore, doesn't change the fact that you're getting peed on, James Lassiter said. Huang said he apologizes to the family and that he's never had any complaints about the toy before. He said chefs will at least ask permission before showing more of the toy boy again. The kids like it, Huang said. They think it's a water gun, kind of like a water gun, you know?
That's because it is. It's a stupid joke.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Like, that's got to be some, like, they got to have something that happened to them in their life that makes them freak out about this.
I think they're just like, everything about this story to me screams like, when you think, my apologies to Texas, but when you think of the more rural parts of Texas, and you think of like, these people are definitely the ones that think Trump isn't going far enough, and then they go to Tennessee, they probably assume Tennessee is like, that's where the sinners are. So they're going there, and they go to this Japanese restaurant, which to me is probably like, they probably didn't know what they were getting into to begin with. I imagine they were just like, I don't know, I don't take kindly to those foreigners, but we'll check it out, because the kids wanted to go. They get there, and then they get peed on by this thing, and it's...
This is an outrage.
Yeah, they're like, I'm furious.
This is a complete outrage, and I cannot believe this would happen to me in a public and private.
There's zero outrage there. Like, it is a squirt gun. You got squirted during if you go to a hibachi grill or any steakhouse like that does cooking in front of you, it's a show. The cook is like when they flip the shrimp. Like when I was a kid, they were like, hold out your pocket, and you held out like if you have a pocket in your shirt, and they flip the shrimp into your shirt pocket. Yeah. It's a greasy piece of shrimp. No one give a fuck. You pull out pocket and you eat it.
Yeah, it's all about the showmanship of what they're doing.
Oh, that's so...
Then...
I read that story and just was like, furious.
I scrolled down to the comment section, because I always love to see the comments. Most of them are just like, it's a joke, like, chill out. Then there's two people. Marie at the Lake says, have we lost all knowledge of what is and isn't decent behavior? What would your mother or grandmother think if this happened to her? This was an older woman who did not want to be squirted when she went to a restaurant, especially if it came from under a doll's pants. It is wholly inappropriate, and Americans have lost all sense of dignity.
What are you talking about? All right, they have an image of this little boy, right? That thing is maybe like it's not even that big. It's like a little. It's a little. There's a little. It's a little figure.
All I'm saying is, Marie at the lake. Screw you. She's the person who watches like Dr. Oz and is like, "Did you hear Dr. Oz said that if you get peed on by a toy, it lowers your life expectancy by 5 years?"
I have to get my raspberry ketones or whatever the hell. Like, I'm telling you, like
I gotta get my vitamin Z45 from the store.
I just don't understand why it's like it's a little tiny plastic toy. It's not like they dumped water on. They squirted her with a little bit of water, and it was part of a show.
Yeah.
And I guarantee
everybody around her was probably like,
had it been anybody else, had they squirted anybody else at that table, she would have loved it. But they squirted her, and it became like a huge deal of
an outrage.
Yeah, and of course the husband was like, "Oh, I'm even more outraged for her," which is like, what are you talking about? I can't. You're going to a place like that for a show, like that. It's so
like what do they expect? Then there's Gail.
Oh God.
Right. Already, Gail. And they say, "I'm not understanding the reason of the restaurant using this for cooking purposes. Am I missing something here?" Yeah, it's a joke. You idiot.
Yeah, it's a guy entertaining
while
cooking.
Someone tells a joke like, "That's not funny. It could offend someone."
But that's what you signed. Like, you're going to an entertain. It's like if you go to medieval times and the horse farts in your direction. And you're like, "Oh, God, that's gross." You're going to go see men on horseback, like, duel while you eat food. So if a horse, like, shits in front of you while you eat food, you paid for that experience.
Yeah. If they throw a rose into the audience and it hits you in the face, that's what they do. Get better at catching.
I just don't.
Then there's Dan McDermott. He says the doll's cut-off anatomy is probably bigger than her husband, so she got upset.
Holy shit. There's the internet. I was about to say, where's the internet in this conversation? Dan McDermott brought it back. He showed up and was like, "Let me bring this back to the internet. Your husband has tiny a penis, that plastic thing. That doesn't have a penis. F you,
Thanks,
love
Dan,
the internet."
for representing the internet.
Thanks, Dan. Crendor, we have so many big news stories that people have sent us. Yes. What is our big news story of the day?
Well, the big news story I found was this brawl in Chuck E. Cheese.
You did send me a link to this last night, and I did watch it, and it is amazing. This is one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
So, all these people just start brawling in Chuck E. Cheese. Just like all these people are fighting, like 20, 30 people. And apparently the story is a video of brawl at Florida Chuck E. Cheese shows adults acting like kids. Crystal Jimenez was fast on the record button on Saturday when a massive fist fight broke out at a Miami area Chuck E. Cheese.
I just want to point out, for those of you who are trying to envision what this fist fight looks like, this fight was not just one or two people fighting. It was like person A and B fighting, and then person B and C start squabbling, and then someone attacks C, and then person E and F start fighting for no reason, and then person like J starts jump kicking a thing, and you're like, "What is?" It was pandemonium.
There's so much crazy shit
going on. It was pandemonium.
And Jimenez whipped out her cell phone, recorded all the shit. She told Miami Herald, "The fight started because one person was looking at another and instigating a problem when they went up to them and their families got involved."
That makes no sense.
That makes no sense whatsoever. Jimenez said she believed that some of the brawlers were drunk, despite Chuck E. Cheese having a 2-drink limit. What?
I didn't even know they had alcohol at Chuck
I didn't either. It's like a kid's place. Like, what?
If you're getting shit-faced at Chuck E. Cheese, you got problems. You need to find Jesus. You got problems.
That's like, first off, you're getting shit-faced in the afternoon at Chuck E. Cheese. And on top of that, you're getting in brawls at Chuck E. Cheese. I
can't believe it's someone looked at someone wrong, and then a massive, disproportionate fight broke out. Literally, it's every... I can't even describe it. It's insanity. It's like you're watching a ridiculous spoof movie of what a fight should look like. It's exactly right. It's World Star, World Star.
It's like a Black Friday thing. Just picture that, but in a Chuck E. Cheese.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
People are fighting for no reason. I'm telling you, watch. If you find the video, watch the background. There are people in the background just fighting who are not involved in the main fight. There's guys like jump kicking the ball pit and shit.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Yeah. I don't even know. There's like people running around. Kids are running around. People are just like, hey, what are you doing? Andrew, where are you? Andrew.
If you ever want to see the downfall of society, if you ever were curious what the end of mankind would look like, it's that fight at a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
People are just attacking each other for no reason.
Back when I was a kid, I went to Chuck E. Cheese. You know, you just played some games, you hung out with your friends, and the parents gossiped about other people. That was it.
And then you watch the weird animatronic cheese man. You're like,
they all dance on the thing.
Like, we're singing songs that are not licensed to you.
It is your birthday.
Boy or girl.
Boy or girl. That's always remember the Simpsons thing did that.
Yeah.
And that's it. And you're like, sweet. Eat pizza, you go home.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know what has changed, but Chuck E. Cheese sounds like a hell of a place to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So,
do we have any other stories? Any other big stories that have happened?
Let's see. Steve Young had weird encounter with Cupid referee. You don't care. Come on. How about Yahoo? Yahoo's got it.
Are you sure? We could always go back to Florida Man. Florida Man tries to steal yacht, fails, and partially sinks it. Florida Man enjoys buffet, tries to walk out on $8 bill. Florida Man accused of fatal face biting, attacked, booked in jail. Florida Man 34 busted for slapping girlfriend in face with sex toy. Florida Man attacks neighbor with weed eater. I mean, there's so many here.
Oh my god. I found it.
Is it this one? Florida Man apparently painting anti-Hillary messages on Tampa Bay crabs. and on this one crab it says, Hillary is a lying bitch.
I think that's the one.
He's just going around. Oh my god, there's no article here. Where's the article?
It's gotta be an article.
It just says Florida Man is apparently painting anti-Hillary messages on Tampa Bay crabs. And there's a photo of a crab that says Hillary is a lying bitch.
Wait,
where is this story?
I found it.
Okay.
Red State and Federalist contributor Brandon Morse found a surprising political bent to the crustaceans he is after when he went crabbing last week in Tampa Bay. One of the crabs he caught had been sharpied on, and on its underside, its message, not very kind. Hillary is a lying bitch. Though the region is across the country from both party conventions as well as its going-ons in D.C., it appears to have a lively crustacean population that's as glued to the election cycle as we humans. It simply confounded this crab hunter. Morse sidestepped talking with the reporter from the Tampa Bay Times in favor of letting crab advocates speak for the anti-Hillary Clinton creature, retweeting statements in an attempt to gain insight into this undeserved undersea demographic. Responses range from hungry to woke. So he said, the crab people rise. Someone responded, how can you be so politically aware and yet also so delicious? Ever stop to think that maybe the crab paid for that tattoo? The crab people are key Republican demographics.
I can't believe nobody is taking this seriously. This article's like, the crab people wink. Someone is going around Florida writing on crabs.
I want to meet that guy.
Why do news stories never cover the actual news?
They never get to the bottom of it.
Someone is going around Florida writing on crabs.
Like, is it just a normal guy? Is it like one of Trump's kids? Is it Trump? Is it
Trump's just in Florida like, bring me crabs so I can write on them.
Hillary Clinton is a lying bitch. There we go, that's one.
Why is no one covering the fact that there's a man in Florida writing on crabs.
Yeah. Or is it just like a homeless guy? Maybe he's getting paid to do it. There's like,
Is this a thing that happens in Florida all the time? Just they are so used to people writing on crabs?
I mean, those people are busy fighting at Chuck E. Cheese. So
there we go. Full circle. The perfect episode. All right. What is our big news story of the day?
Here's some. Aspiring weatherman started forest fire to get Facebook views.
That sounds like something a weatherman would do.
Yeah, it's.
I don't trust weathermen. I never have, and I never will.
Ninja caught on camera stealing katana sword.
Oh, he's not only is he so bad of a ninja that he doesn't even have a katana, he also got caught trying to get the katana. Oh, poor ninja.
Let's see. Then there's doctors remove wedding ring from man's penis.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, it removed a wedding ring from his penis.
There's a lot of questions I have. Just a lot.
All right, let's read
How
this
big?
one.
How big is this man's fingers to begin with? Is this?
Right.
I know what's gonna happen, Crendor. I know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be one of those stories where we read it, and by the end of it, I'm gonna still have just as many questions, and none of them will be answered because no one writes the news anymore. No one does their job.
No one does a good job reporting the true facts that we need to know.
Yeah.
28-year-old South African man endured a rare case of penile strangulation after squeezing his wedding ring around his sex organ for erotic reasons. The unnamed man...
I'm sorry.
Right.
For erotic reasons?
Yeah, erotic reasons.
I would like to know... I'd like to know the situation where you do it for non-erotic reasons.
Yeah. Normally you do it for non-erotic reasons. This one...
I had to pee really badly. I didn't think I was gonna make it, so I tied it off with my wedding ring. Hopefully it'll work. Like, what is the non-erotic? Like, what is the non-erotic reason for that situation?
God damn it.
I mean, I'm just saying. You feel like it would all be erotic. It doesn't matter what you're doing with it. If you're sticking a wedding ring on your dick, it's automatically erotic. The scenario of you sticking a wedding ring, the symbolism of it, automatically erotic. Automatically. There is no situation where you're just like, man, my wiener itched so badly that I scratched it with my wedding ring that got stuck. Or there's not like, I want to see how big my fingers were, so I sized it up against my dick. There's no non-erotic situation.
Well, he says he is using it as a penis ring.
Of course.
Heightened sexual response, but the ring caused the man's penis to swell up so much he was unable to remove it.
How big are this man's fingers? These are things I need to know, because this is either the most impressive story ever or the least the most embarrassing for this guy. Either we're about to learn something incredibly embarrassing about this man, or his fingers are huge and it's an incredibly impressive story.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's got to be... I don't even know.
Why is no one doing the deep dive that we need for this article?
We need finger pictures.
We need pictures of this man's fingers.
When the patient's mother brought him into the hospital, his penis was erect and blue.
Wait! Pause!
Right.
The patient's mother?
Yeah.
Where's the patient's wife?
Probably like, why would you put our wedding ring?
I imagine if he did it for erotic purposes, she might be involved.
That's true.
What
the? So.
What? This story has so many layers. Oh my God.
So many layers.
Why is the mom there?
Turns.
Out of all the people he could have gone to, he's like, Mom, I got my wedding ring stuck on my wiener. Oh, son, not this again. Come on.
We'll get you to the hospital.
Oh, no. Or this could be an incredibly sad story in that he divorced his wife, and the only way that he can get off anymore is by using the wedding ring, and he lives with his mom. Oh, no. The story just took a really sad turn.
Well, it just says the patient was given antibiotics. Oh, wait. The doctors eventually made multiple puncture aspirations with a syringe and a pink needle to reduce swelling. Patient was given antibiotics and
wiener!
painkillers.
Oh my God! It takes more than a few punctures to get rid of my swelling. If you know what I'm saying, elbow jab. Bruce and I would have got along. It takes more than just punctures to get rid of my swelling, right, Bruce? Hey, let's go do some coke in the back of my car.
Classic Bruce, dude.
Classic Bruce.
That guy knows a thing or two about coke. It's no good like other news stories.
I think that's the best story we can do. I don't think we need to do another story.
Yeah, I think
that nailed it.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to check Yahoo News just because that's what we did like 4 years ago. But Yahoo News has gotten way too like serious about their news.
Oh, well, that's bullshit. What's
like,
the silliest thing on Yahoo News right now?
It's all just dumb, like serious news thing, like 7 things that trigger Alzheimer's disease. Like, no, I want to see like 7 things about the McRib. What happened to that, Yahoo?
Though. We've already been down that path.
I know that, but I want to see more of those from Yahoo. That's what I expect.
I just want more articles about McRibs. I feel like there are not enough news sites dedicated to the McRib, which is back now, by the way. I was driving past the McDonald's and saw the McRib in the window and was like, it has begun. So that means there's only one thing you need to do. Everyone needs to go out and get a McCox and Crendor.
Yeah, you got to go get a McCox and Crendor. You get, what was it again? The McRib and then the jalapeno McChicken?
Yeah, jalapeno cheeseburger inside the McRib.
Yeah.
Or
jalapeno
the McRib was inside the... You can decide if it's a Cox and Crendor or a Crendor and Cox.
Yeah, it's just depending.
You can decide which one of us is the McRib and which one of us is the jalapeno burger. I'll let you decide.
Yeah, Yahoo News sucks now. That's all I got.
Anyway, what is our big news story of the day?
This is some awful news. How scientists are weeding out marijuana's genetic secrets? Right. Come on. There's gotta be something. Cop breaks into car to free frozen elderly woman. Finds it's a mannequin. There it is.
That's our story. That's our story.
All right. Police in upstate New York broke into a parked car to rescue what looked like an unresponsive elderly woman who passerbys feared had frozen to death. But after smashing the window of the Subaru in Hudson around 8:30 a.m. on Friday, officers were relieved to find the woman was actually just an extremely realistic life-sized mannequin. The vehicle's owner later returned and revealed he is a sales manager for a medical training aid manufacturer, and the oxygen mask-wearing mannequin he'd strapped into the passenger seat as a CPR training device. Hudson police said that the vehicle's unidentified owner wasn't happy about the damage caused. It is my understanding that the owner of the vehicle was incredulous that we took action in this matter. He apparently was quite vocal and vulgar to my sergeant. No charges have been filed in connection with the case, according to CBS New York. But Moore has said he has a message for anyone else thinking of keeping mannequins inside their vehicles overnight. Just to clear the record. All citizens of Hudson should be on notice that if you park your locked vehicle on the street on a sub-zero night with a life-size realistic mannequin seat in it, we will break your window.
Okay, why did this man need to put the mannequin in his car, though?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I get. At least we get the answer that he's a medical supply guy. I get that. But why do you need to bring them a mannequin? I could get maybe he would take a mannequin to show it off, right?
Yeah.
But why a mannequin with a breathing mask?
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird.
I'm gonna say this guy was banging this mannequin.
He's probably banging this mannequin.
I think this is like his girlfriend. This is he's like, come on, Bethany, we've got to go home.
No, I don't want to go home.
Oh, you'll go. Now breathe into this mask. Sir, are you kidnapping that mannequin? It's for her own good.
The top comment is, if the mannequin was black, she would have been shot by the police after a few knocks on the window.
God.
Jeez. Yeah, apparently don't leave mannequins in your car.
Yeah, there's the lesson. Don't leave mannequins in your car. That's a good Christmas lesson. That's a lesson for everyone.
Yeah, good Christmas.
It's the end of the movie. It's the end of the movie, and the snow's coming down, and little Kevin McAllister, whoever the hell that kid was, his parents came home, and he beat up the criminals trying to break into his house. And at the end, they gather around the Christmas tree, and he says, "Don't put mannequins in your car."
And then someone was already doing it, and they're like, "Wow, I should have thought twice."